Welcome back to HOLMAKRA for the Pioneer Series, episode 15, with me, MrSealyp. Time to collect bales. I'm going to... oh, that went all over the place. I'm going to stick 3 grass bales down by the sheep pen, ready for when we get sheep. I am considering what to do. Whether to get a second set of forks for this, for manhandling individual bales. Maybe. Visibility is pretty poor when you're in cab. Not sure about the ruts. Spine jangling. So yeah, I'll collect the grass ones, 3 down here. I'll put the rest under the cover. I'll collect up the hay bales, and we've got plenty of hay bales. So I think what we're going to do then is grass. Cut the rest of the field for grass. We're going to get a wrapper. We'll wrap. I have decided I am going to get a bigger tractor because I need the horsepower. Baling up and down the hills was a nightmare. It was. You could go across the hillsides, but even then it was still very slow on the turns and that kind of thing. So I thought, you know what? Right, the bales. Actually, I can put them in here, can't I, for the time being, because the wall pallets come out to the side. Let's just stick them there. I think we'll do that. Go and cut the rest up. Then we're going to be good for the rest of the animals. We can get our sheep, we can get our cows. I need to look at getting as in the last episode, getting a little horse pen, a little double one. We'll get a horse, then it'll be the usual decision. What do I name it? It needs to be something Swedish, I guess, doesn't it? Seeing as we're in Sweden. Only seems right and proper. That's better. I thought I'm on the wrong, well, not the wrong camera setting, but I think actually I might need some more grass bales. Depends how much the sheep take. We might have 6. That might keep us going for a little while. The grass will grow again fairly quickly, so I'm more than happy. Let's do that there. Unload, unload. Did I only get 9? Oh no, it's because one of them, the first one was hay, wasn't it? It came out the baler. That'll be why. It's not quite more than that though. Oh well. Like I say, the grass will regrow fairly quickly. I'm thinking of replacing the John Deere seeder as well. It doesn't like some of the ridges, so what I might do is get a different one. A 6-metre one, because that is a 6, but one that folds and then potentially... oh no, I had it still turned on the way. Muppet. Yeah, I've got the money, I can do it. So, larger tractor, probably another seeder, and that'll make my seeding life a little bit easier. I could just go for a 3-metre seeder, I don't need a 6. My fields aren't that massive. Maybe I'll do that, I'll go for a 3. Transport position. Now this is weird, if I put this in transport position now, look, what's what the forks do? Oh, no, don't watch what the forks do. Yeah, put it in transport position, it puts the forks away. It needs those, doesn't it? It's a bit odd. But if you don't leave it in transport position, then you have that potential problem that it picks the other bales up you just put down, so... I don't know. It's all a bit weird. Anyway, I want to carry on doing this, collect the rest of the bales up, put them under the cover, and we'll sort out getting down the store, sort out a new tractor I think, we'll sort out a seeder and bring it up, so I'll probably take the old seeder back, bring them both up, regardless what size I decide to go for. I think most of my hay bales are all down this end. For some reason the baler like to unload over here. If we go over this little brow here, you'll see we've got loads, look, not a problem. I have arrived at the store. As you can see, the loads, I literally just dragged it up onto it. It's there. We've got a few bits to get. I brought the low loads down for a kind of specific... Oh no, I've just realised what I've done. This doesn't have straps, does it? Oh man. I bought this, and this is part of this, the tie-down strap pack, so you can strap it down. The low loader I bought doesn't have straps. I suppose I could put it up on there maybe, hopefully wedge it in place. Oh, that's annoying. That was me thinking I was being all smart. Disconnect that. I actually used the lorry to load it up in the first place. The trailer hitch worked out perfectly, although that has shifted a little bit on the back of there, but I might get away with it. It does have a bit of seed in it, and this is the other weird thing I've had a problem with. Let's look up. Just drag it off. I'm selling it, so it's alright. Yeah, it's only got 425 litres in it, but every time I tried to unload it up at the farm, it kept on saying not enough space. I went into the middle of my field, which is ploughed, it said not enough space. Oh, there is. Let's try it here. Not enough space to unload. What? Why? How much space do you need? Oh, you know what? It'll just have to be sold as it is. Now what I'm going to do here is back this in at an angle maybe. So it hits the trigger, I think. Unless the trigger will work just outside here, maybe. I'll try and get it in a little bit. See if it will register. It must need some repair, so... Okay. What? Does that mean I'm going to have to sell it? Sell it from my tablet. See if I can wedge it round just a little bit more. Nope, okay, right, let's go for the menu then. Oh, that needs repairing. Let's get a crew out and get that done. Anything else while we're at it? Oh well. It's the best we could do. Right, so let's sort out the new bits we need. I'm going to lease a bale wrapper. I'm going to get a new tractor. and a new seeder. And we need to take those forks back. So what I'm thinking is, for this then, these are to go on the skid steer loader. So I've got the auto load ones for collecting bales up, but when I want to do bedding or make a feed mix or something like that, and I want to pick up one bale at a time, the auto load ones will do 3. So I don't think it can be switched to do 1 at a time. So if I just plonk that down here, and then hopefully put something up against it so it doesn't disappear off there, but who knows what's going to happen. The problem is if it does come off in transit, I'm going to need a skid steer loader to pick it up, but hey ho, it's all good fun, isn't it? So, let's have a look then, shall we? We want a seeder. Now I said about going smaller, and I had the 6 metre, but I might go with a 4. I did think about going for just getting the Vegetac Rapid A600. It folds up, you know, but then there was a couple of others. What were the other ones I have the option on? What was it? I've lost my mind now. Where are they? Oh, there. They've got the Rapid 400C, which is 4 metre, which, to be honest with you, the size fields I've got might work quite nicely. 130 horsepower, 4,300 litre tank. It will do what I need to, although I was going to plant corn at some point, so I'm going to need a corn planter, although I might lease a corn planter. Oh, I'm going to need 2 corn, aren't I? I just suddenly realised that. I didn't want to go massive on that. I could have sworn I downloaded... Ah, it was this. The Pronto. They're 6 metres. There's the Pronto and the Maestro. That one's 6 metre as well. But that's just the tank. So I could buy that and both of those, couldn't I? That'd be 100 grand all in. And I've got my regular seeder. The one for doing the other crops. Should I do that? Can I get all that back though? Let's have a quick look at that. Do I want the packer? No, I don't need the packer, that's fine. Well, you know what, let's do it. Why not? And let's get that. It gives me the options to do everything I want to do. We also then need under Baling technology. Now, this is the Kuhn SW4 4014, which is fine. I'm gonna lease. I know it doesn't matter. It's a reskin of that. I mean, it is the same machine. The Rapmaster 4044. I think they're the same price, aren't they? I wasn't going to buy it. I'll just lease it. Yeah, same price. But yeah, I'm gonna. Why not? I've used the Kuhn one before. I'm gonna use the Deutz. It's the same one. I know it is. Foil colour. Oh, yellow. When did blue and yellow become a thing? Let's go with yellow wrap. Haven't used that before. Main colour. Real green Deutz. Game green Deutz. Oh, that's interesting. Should we go with game green Deutz? Doints. We'll go with game green Doints. Let's lease that. And then we need a tractor. I'm going to go large. And I'm going to go Deutz. Got a bit of a Deutz themed farm going on at the moment. I'm going to get this one here, the Series 9. This is by Blauer, isn't it, this one? I think this is the one. I haven't got that wrong, have I? I'm sure that's the right one. Yeah, of course it is. Main colour. Now, we can go... Oh, that looks quite nice. Or we could go with the warrior. That's a bit much. Rim colour. Oh, that's an interesting combination. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. It's kind of like an anodized look, isn't it? Black looks quite mean. Green and orange always looks rather cool, but I don't know, you know. Hang on, was there the option on here? There wasn't a red option on here, was there? I wonder if you go black and red. I'm just going to keep it Deutz, I think. Oh, nearly purchased. That was a mistake. Let's go with that. Design colour. Oh, it's the grills and stuff. Go black. Right, Trelleborg, Michelin, motors. Oh, hang on. Oh, gee, horses. Oh, hang on. I saw one of these in the real world. Now I've already got tracks, haven't I? Oh, should we go with tracks on this as well? I know it's not going to be to everyone's taste, but you know what? I think I might. Tinted windows, yes, of course, and then we'll go full on 396 horsepower. I might as well go the full Monty on it. God, that's a bit of a beastie, isn't it? I like that. Ooh, yeah. Let's do it. How am I going to get all this back? I know the Warrior's normally in black, but I want a big engine. Sounds good. So let me think, what could I do here? What combination? I've just suddenly realised those two different planter options, it means I can't take them both at the same time because they don't hook up on a 3-point link, they only hook up on the back of the seeder. Now it won't hook up on there. It has to be on the back of this. Ooh. Oops. Right, well I'm going to spend some time trying to load all this up, working out an option to get all this back. Got no idea. He says. Wrong angle. So what if I back this up and unload it? It's not going to stay on there on the transport back, is it? Let's be honest, it's going to go for a Burton, but I'll push that right back against there, like that. That should then stop that moving in there, but that's going to go over the shop. Next up then, let's put something else on here. It might work. Yeah, whatever. I don't know why I'm taking this area with me, but I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. Just drive round and round the yard. Right, I'll take that. On there. I'll lines that up. Oh, it's a 3-point nick one, isn't it? Wrong way around. So it's that one. Oh, it hasn't worked how I thought. What I thought I could do was hook up that. Well, that's a 3-point nick mount there. Or that. Onto the back of there. But you can't. Alright, I have to come back down. Oh well, it's what it is. Let's get these back. Oh dear. Okay. 124. Our cedar planter is unloaded. It all made up in no problem at all. What I need to do now is grab the skid steer loader. I've been kind of just finding homes like a little jigsaw puzzle, packing things away in various different shelters and buildings and things. That's weird. Why has it done that? Okay, let's just get that. The was it 111 horsepower on this? Because I've got the uprated version. Had no problem at all on the hill getting collecting the bales up. Fantastic. So that can just go there for the time being. So what I need to do now is grab our new Deutzfahr, grab the baler. I have cut the grass, that's been done. So what I need to do is bale it, then we'll wrap it. Let's open that up. I say this should fare a little better, it should do, but it's only 400 horsepower, it should be alright. Now what I can do, because I've done the rest of the hillside, I'll start to wrap. We'll see how many wrap bales I've got, and then what I can do is I can leave the rest grass, because we are fairly short on grass bales. Oh, that's way better, isn't it? few stray bits here and there. Come and gather those up later on. It's got a fairly tight turning circle as well with the tracks on this. I'm assuming I'm picking this all up alright. Just following it in front. Yeah, we seem to be alright. Like I say, anything I miss I'll go and pick up later on. How is everybody? Everyone okay? The crazy world just keeps on getting crazier. I hope you're all keeping safe. Hope your families are all well. Everyone's doing okay. Right, as you can imagine, I've got a fair bit to do now, so I'm going to carry on. Bale all this up. Did I get all that strip? I did. Blimey, that was impressive for me. Quite happy with that. Yeah, so I'll carry on. I'll see you when it's done, and then we'll get wrapping. Okay, baling's all done. How many bales have we created? Let's have a look. 16. So if I do maybe 12 wrapped and leave 4 as grass, I think. Should we do that? Yeah, we'll do that. Let's take this down the hill. We'll give this a bit of a clean off. The track Deutz is working brilliantly. On some of the steep bits it did slow right down, but it kept going. Whereas the tracked Fiat, obviously it's got a lot less horsepower. I mean, that's half the horsepower, isn't it? That's only 185, isn't it? I went up to with that. And that's 396 to end up with, I think, on this. Yeah. It should do better, shouldn't it? Let's be honest. Lots of questions on this episode. What are we looking forward to? I know it's difficult. My wife and I were having a conversation the other day, and generally speaking, because our kids are kind of growing up, you know, we had children when we were fairly young, so our kids are older now. So we tend to do a lot of this kind of, we'll pop away for a weekend. We'll go somewhere for a weekend, and if you watch a lot of my videos, you know I like the Lake District, and we go to the Lake District quite a lot. And we always have something on the horizon, something coming up, whether it's a weekend away somewhere or we've got a week planned or booked, or we've got, you know, something is always coming up. But obviously, in light of everything that's going on at the moment, a lot of places being in lockdown and you're not supposed to travel unnecessarily, that kind of thing, you know, there's nothing really on the horizon, trip-wise or travel-wise. But like within the game itself, what are you looking forward to? I know the Straw add-on is due for console potentially in another week. They did say a couple of weeks, hopefully, but I'm not saying it is going to be a week, but potentially. What maps are you looking forward to? I know Sandy Bay's due out, the Millennial Farmer map. What else? There's a few. So, you know, What's on the horizon that you're looking forward to? Just curious. So what we'll do, we'll wrap 12. Now, whenever I do wrap bales, or at least recently doing wrap bales, I've always done round ones. I do the baler wrapper because it's a lot easier. This I always used to find a little bit fiddly, but I thought, you know what, I'm doing square bales so they don't roll off the side of the hill. But we'll see. And yellow wrap as well. I haven't done yellow wrap before, so something a bit different, I think. They're incredible machines, these. I think any of the baler wrap, I mean, let's be honest, anything that wraps the bales, when you look at the intricacy of what's involved with lifting it, turning it, wrapping it, all the moving parts, all the things that have to be working to get that to work right, it just blows my mind. Rather than sitting staring at it. Move on to the next bale. This is fairly rapid, isn't it? Faster than I thought it was going to be. So load. On to the next. Unload that one. I've lost count of how many I've wrapped already. As long as I leave 4, that's all I've got to remember. Not quite on straight with that one, but you normally get a little bit of leeway. It gives you a little bit of there you go, a little bit of wiggle room. Just thinking maybe I should leave 3 grass bales. That's what my little auto load forks will pick up. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? So I'm looking forward to. It's something Creative Mesh worked really hard at. Because I know initially when I had a chat to the guys, because they are the Krona team for Farming Simulator League. And I had a chat to them at a couple of the tournaments about the straw add-on. And initially I asked them, you know, will we be able to get everything that the PC version will get on console? Will that be, will that be possible? And at that point they weren't sure. They were hoping it would all be able to come over, but they weren't 100% certain. And then it got to the point it's like, you know what, yeah, I think we'll be able to do everything. What I love with that as well is you'll be able to have pallets of wrap and pallets of netting and that stuff that you load up as well. The pellet production I think is going to be just absolutely fantastic, and you know, the whole thing, it just adds a whole new dimension to it, which is just brilliant. The straw doesn't always pay out well. It's great for bedding and stuff like that, but selling it's not great. But if you can make it into pellets and make more money in that process, why not? Right, try and look on the ground. 1, 2 there. We'll leave those 2. 3, 4, 5. So I think 1. Oh no, there's 1 there as well. Right, if I do this one, I've got this right. I've got my numbers right. That yellow wrap's amazing. I mean, it may well be that's been a thing on these wrappers for ages. I can't remember the last time I did. I changed the wrap colour. I suppose the easy way to check that is, let's wrap. Yeah, that leaves 4, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, I think so. Well, that's wrapping. Let's go to the online store, shall we? Baling technology, SW4014, foil colour. Ah, no, it isn't. So on the standard ones, it only goes up to like the forest green, the kind of pale green, the white, black, pink, and pale green. So that's extra options on that one. Oh, there you go. So it may be a reskin, but it's well worth having. Right, let's unload that. Now this should keep us going for a while, because the mix I do, and the mix I'm going to do when I do my total mix ration, I'm going to get one of the feed mixers that does 16,000 litres. So I'll be able to do it in 4,000 chunks, so a bale of whatever. I do 1 bale straw, 1 bale silage and 2 hay. So if I'm doing 1 mix, I should be able to do 16 mixes. No, just 16. I'm going to do 12, didn't I? 12 full mixes with what I've got. Let's fold that up. So now begins the task, assuming I haven't missed one. I'm not going to give this back yet, send this back to the store just in case I've missed one. I can always whiz back out and do it, but that's done. Let's put that there. That was awesome. All the various different shades of green. This can go away for a little while. And that's all the elements I need now. I've got my silage bales, and because we're not on seasons, we're on standard, those are silage bales now. With seasons on, as soon as you wrap the grass, they still need to ferment like they do in a bunker side. With the normal game, as soon as they're wrapped, I've got my silage bales. So I've got all the components I need now for my animals, whether it be my sheep, whether it be cows. I'm going to do some more crops that give me straw, because if I do decide to go out and grab a few of these wild pigs, I'm going to need bedding for them as well. So and now I'm already thinking about planting for pigs, what I'm going to put in the ground to feed them if I decide to go down that route. So that's that done. Put you there. So what I didn't check, and there normally is, let's go with sunroof opens and closes. That's nice. We'll open that. Rear window opens and closes. And then have we got doors? Oh no, wing mirrors. Oh, adjustable wing mirror. So what I'm going to do, I'll open up my menu so I don't miss anything. So right, that's my mirror. That's on the L1. R1 does the other mirror, so R1 and right stick. L1, R1. Window, sunroof up and down, and then left stick does the rear. Okay, no doors on this one though. No, okay. Very cool. That weight needs a wash. Let's do that. Turn off the menu so we can see the little logo. Yeah, well, that's weird. Yeah, what the other thing I was going to say was with the straw add-on, I'm pretty sure the videos I've seen. Oh no, that might have been the real one. There's a video that was sent to me. Was it by Rob? I think it might have been Rob that sent me the video, the link. It was a link to the actual the Primos pellet maker. And then when you get to the actual, when you use it as a static thing, you can put bales into it rather than picking up loose. It automatically takes the bale twine off and it coils the bale twine up so the bale twine doesn't go through the machine. It's incredible what the actual stuff does. It's just wow. Right, so let's pick up the grass ones first, and then we'll start stacking up our newly made silage bales. I've got to be careful here that I don't mix these up. Now, I said this before, with the auto load function, you know, you can simulate picking them up. Unfortunately, like Sam, I'm slightly puzzled that the bales don't go through, the spikes don't go through like properly like that. That's 2. Actually, let's do 2 and we'll go back and get the other 2 because they're a bit further over. Right, what I do need to do is open this up because I need to make sure it's in the right position. If I put this in transport position now, that way when I get back it won't accidentally pick up some of the other grass bales I've already got stacked. That's always a risk. So if I left that on load, that would now pick up another bale off that pile, which is not what I wanted to do. That's not straight either. That'll do, donkey. Right. What's that? Should I get some of the silage ones or just get the grass ones? I'll do the grass ones first. They need doing. We've got definitely a bit of a track theme going on, haven't we? Whoops. Where was it? So whatever I need, I'll just come under here, collect it. Now I've put them in the barn here, in the taller barn, and it may be a waste of the space, but the reason being that my cows are over here. So if I'm going to make total mix ration, it's a quick thing to just whiz in, grab a bale, plonk it into the mixer wagon and away you go. I just thought it makes more sense. The grass for the sheep have to go a bit further over, and if we do decide to do pigs, but this I can just keep stacking my bales up here whenever I need to. Let's put that pile there. Now obviously with wrapped bales you wouldn't be using spikes. Normally you would use bale grabs and stuff, simply because you would pierce the film, you would pierce the wrap by using these, but the first one will, the other two will be fine. Let's go. You know what I think I might do now? I am going to. This process has been far more rapid than I thought it was going to be, so... Oh, mind you, that will pierce the film wrap as well, won't it? Didn't even think of that. Oh, it's, you know what? Okay. The purists may be cross, and that's fine. What we'll do, let's just put this to one side for a second, and we'll worry about unloading that in a minute. Just drop that down. Stored energy and all that. Jump out of that. Let's go and grab. I haven't used this since Sussex, and I did it on the wheel loader on Sussex, so maybe I should have kept that weight, but we'll see. Oh, I've just suddenly realised as well, if I do 3 wide, will I be able to fit through the stanchions? Maybe not. And maybe I should have got the smaller one of these then, rather than the large one. That might not have been a better idea. Well, what we'll do, we'll try this. If this works okay, let's just Where's those up, by the way? If it's too wide, I'll just return it and I'll get the smaller one. This is not going to be perfect by any means. That's why using the auto load forks is a lot quicker and easier. So we'll do that. Let's release that. Drop it. Give a bit of a shove forward. Oh, that's terrible. That's ghastly. What have I done? Well, let's just grab that first of all. Let's grab that. Oh, I used these far better when I did it on Sussex. I know what I'll do. I'll just pick them up first. The operators of these in the real world are fantastic. The speed they load them is just incredible. Right, let's do that. Do that. Raise them out of the way. Lift that. Do 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 do. So I mean, 3 barrels with this. It's taking me how long? 3 barrels with the other one. But this, I suppose, this is more. I say real, other than piercing the wrap, obviously. But there we go. We got there. Weight doesn't seem to be too much of an issue. We'll see how we go downhill. Just worry about suddenly braking sharply and a whole lot tipping. That seems right. Yeah, I'm not going to fit through the gap, am I? Oh dear. The narrower one, maybe. Oh, I don't know, hang on. Hang on, hold your horses. Yeah, before we go jumping the gun on that, MrSealyp, that actually worked out perfectly. Apart from the fact they're a bit higgledy-piggledy, but a bit of a nudge forward, so that's nicely lined up. Out, up, and away. Oh, look at that! Almost looks like someone who knows what they're doing did it. Right, let's get the rest. It's alright, I'm not going to put you through the torture of watching all that. I was going to say it would get better, and then I did that. Brilliant. I'll just grab them first, then tidy them up, and then go from there. Then we'll whiz over this field with a bit of fertiliser, just to give us our fertiliser states back, so when the grass regrows we get maximum yield. And everything will be hunky-dory. bad. Not bad at all. Number 3 I'll just stick in front, I guess. Fantastic. So I guess next up's going to be animals. Use the new seeder planter rig. We'll decide what crops we're going to stick in the ground, but we're ready for cows and we're ready for our sheep, so I guess collection and drop off, and then we'll have to be... I'll need to get a mixer for doing total mix ration. Oh, we'll need a water container as well, won't we? This small holding, homestead, is turning into a rather large holding, isn't it? I haven't used that at all yet, so we'll see what happens with that. But what we will do is, oh yeah, move those bales, then I'll grab the new Deutz, we'll grab the agramash, and we'll just go over that bit of ground just to give it a fertiliser, do the old mulch harrowing thing. Let's jump in there. Stick these in front. Yeah, so it's straw that we're lacking most of at the moment. Actually, I thought we had plenty, but compared to the rest, I'm so pleased with all that. That's all worked out so well. We've got more hay than anything else, which is what we need. And I know that within 24-48 hours the grass will have grown back again and we can make more if we need to. So that's all just dandy. Drop that off, actually, got a bit of a shove forward. Weirdly, when you unload, the forks work as they're supposed to. It's really odd. Oh, anyway. Right, let's put those away and let's get the fertilising done. Nice. This whole series, the whole time I've been playing this, it just makes me smile. I've been doing certain things and it seems very basic and very simple, and I've gone back to kind of just doing ordinary stuff, you know, whatever ordinary is on here, but I don't know, it just seems, I don't know, just making me smile. It's just simple, straightforward, getting it done. I suppose because it's that I'm doing it for me, I'm doing it for the small holding. I'm not doing crops on such a massive scale, and I know I've said this before, and it's very easy to say that when you've got money in the bank, because I know that I can fall back on the login. I know there are a lot of maps out there that even when you're doing login, it takes, I mean, it's taken a long time to make this. It's not like I've done half an hour and I've got 700,000. I've put hours and hours into this. So I guess it's that, you know, effort and reward thing, isn't it? Let's jump back in this. That's a good angle like that. Let's grab the agramash. That was awesome driving. How fantastic. This is a bit excessive. I can do this with the Fiat, but I want to use my new tractor, so let's jump up on here. Open her up. Like so. Yeah, so next episode, animals. Let's get our cows and our sheep on site, shall we? And then we can turn our attention to replanting the field. I mean, obviously, that's weird. The grass, that's a very good point. We had no grass growth on this field. That's what was planted. But that's going to be replanted anyway, so that'll just get cultivated in, I guess. Oh, yeah. Didn't think of that. Right, let's turn that on. Drop that down. And away we go. And with that, and the purchase of new machinery, and finally clearing this field, we have come to the end of another episode. Things are moving forward, we're progressing. I do have that contract I'm going to get onto for the lumber mill for 8-metre logs. I want to get our animals in place first. We'll get that done, and we'll get our fields planted in with the potential pigs in potentia. And then we'll turn our attention to that contract. This has become a bit of an animal. It's gone much further. My initial thing of I'll probably only do a short run, 5-6 episodes, then thinking, well, I'll do 10, you know. And now we're on, what we're now, episode 15, something like that. Anyway, yeah, regardless, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you are enjoying it. If you are and have, and you know, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. thanks for watching.